Hi guys, Mark Dawes here once again. But I wanted to talk to you about something, and this is quite an interesting thing, because people think there's a scarcity of money out there. People think that people haven't got a lot of money. And this is something that's fed by the media, because when you put the news on or you read the papers, they'll say, well, there's no budget for this, and the finances are down, or there's a recession going on, and people haven't got any money, and the world's going to end. And there's, people then start to believe that there's lack of money. Well, there's no lack of money. Money doesn't sort of disappear. It doesn't just, the evil money fairy, if you like, doesn't turn up one day and go, right, it's the end of the year, I'm taking all your money away because you don't deserve it, or you haven't got it. It's absolutely crazy, actually. And I heard a conversation with Frank Kern and Tony Robbins, which got me thinking about this. And I'm going to nick a story that Frank Kern, if you like, told, that Tony Robbins told him on one of the seminars that he went to. And it was this. And Tony Robbins said, if you went down to the sea with a bucket, and you took 400,000 buckets of water out of the ocean, would that affect the ocean? Of course, the answer is no. You can take a gazillion buckets, if that's a real word, out of the ocean, and it isn't going to affect the ocean at all, because the ocean is the ocean, because it will keep repopulating itself, and water comes from different things and things like that. And this is a fact with money. You're not going to all of a sudden run out of money. If you charge a certain amount of money for your product, it doesn't mean that if 3 people buy that, there's no more money. It's absolutely crazy. But a lot of people in business have a limited mindset when it comes to money. And this is something that's engineered in our thinking from when we're at school, when we're told that, a certain salary is a good salary to have. And, if you're doing really well, if you work really hard and you put 25 years effort in, and you've got all your degrees and you've got all your exams, and you never take a day off work, when you're 45 or 50 years old, you could be earning £70,000 a year. Shit. Well, it's crazy. Why do you go out and earn £70,000 a year now? Now, I know you're thinking, okay, Mark, for me, man, way out the ballpark. Not at all. Not at all. 400 gazillion buckets of water out of the ocean not going to make an absolute difference to the actual water in the ocean, because it's always there. And it's exactly the same with business. You have to start believing in yourself. You have to start believing in your ability to make money. That's the difference. You've got to start doing things differently. Now, Peter Drucker, who is a famous guy, said, successful businesses have 2 things. They have innovation and they have technology. You've got to start using the technology, because you're probably thinking, there's only one of me, and if I do one thing and I sell one thing, or I do one course, or I do one seminar, I give one lecture, or I go out and do one piece of work, I can only charge for that, and I can't be in 2 places at the same time. Well, of course you can't. So create an online business. Look at what aspects of your business you can actually put online. Okay, and you're probably thinking, oh, well, I don't have the infrastructure, or the websites cost a lot of money. Go and create a PayPal button. You've probably got a PayPal account anyway, so go and create a PayPal button so you can send stuff to people. They can buy things off you. Then produce some videos, a screen capture video. So you don't even have to be in a video. You can do it by using a PowerPoint presentation. And by the way, you can buy PowerPoint templates online. I think I just paid 160 quid for an unlimited access to thousands of templates, which are all made by professionals. So, okay, cool. And there's probably cheaper stuff out there you can get for free if you're looking for free stuff. Produce a PowerPoint presentation, screen capture it, do a voiceover, and produce a course on something. How to feed your dog, how to train your dog, how to ride a bike. I don't know, how to do whatever it is that you're good at doing, that you teach other people to do. And if you think you don't know what to do, think about this. You give advice all the time. And one of the key things I do, and I'm jumping about here, is when someone asks me a question, I write that down, and then I give them the answer to that question, and I turn that into a video. If you go on my YouTube channel, a lot of those videos are how-to videos. They're responses to questions. They're teaching people how to do something. And internet marketing, by the way, is about how to do stuff, because people search the internet for answers, primarily. They're looking for information. This is why information marketing is so important. And they're either searching for a physical product, so they want to buy something, or they're looking for a better deal on something they've seen in the shop, or they're looking for information about something. So turn part of your business into an information processing and information delivering business. And this is what information marketing is all about. So anyway, back to the PayPal button. You can create a PayPal button, or you've probably already got one if you check your PayPal account. Produce some YouTube videos and make them unlisted. What that means is that no one can see them unless you send them the link. Maybe produce 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 videos and put them into what they call a YouTube playlist. And a playlist is simply a collection of videos in a particular sequence and order. And if they're all unlisted, no one can see them until you send them the link. Make the playlist unlisted so no one can see the playlist unless you send them the link. Then do a little bit of advertising. You can use Google AdWords, or you can use Facebook marketing, or whatever it is you want, however you want to advertise. You know, do it for 20, 30 pounds, whatever to start with, and say, I've got this cool product and it teaches you how to do this. And then when people want it, they either buy it, or if they want more information, you capture their name and email address and you send them some emails about what it does and the benefits of what it does. So you give them the results and you show them how they can do certain stuff. And then you say, listen, if you like that, I've got some really cool stuff. It's in this YouTube playlist. You have access to it if you press this button here and buy it. I mean, that's all marketing really is, if you think about it. And when they press the PayPal button, they pay for it. That sends them an email. You can get that set up through your autoresponder. Sends them an email automatically that says, hey, thanks for your payment. Here's a link to the YouTube playlist. And you've got to spend no money on YouTube, and you've got to spend little or no money on PayPal. And you've actually got a product set up for free. Another thing you can use is Dropbox. I use it regularly. Dropbox is where I store loads of stuff, and if someone buys stuff, I send them a link to a Dropbox, to an item in a Dropbox, and it emails them that link, and then when they get it, they download it automatically. So think about how you can develop your business, and there is something in your business that you can make money on instantaneously. It doesn't take a lot of time and effort, and there's resources you've got at your disposal right now that you can actually use. But just think about this mindset. Just think about this mindset at the moment, because there is no scarcity of money. And by the way, lowest price doesn't always sell. Because if it was true that you had to be the cheapest out there to get customers, then everyone would be wearing the cheapest shoes and driving around in the cheapest car and going to the cheapest restaurants. It doesn't work like that. In fact, you yourself have probably bought stuff which you've got a fashion label on it somewhere, so you paid more money than someone buying it from somewhere else. You wouldn't buy the cheapest car unless you particularly had to. You probably bought a car because you wanted a particular car, because it gave you certain benefits and it had certain functionalities. When you go to a restaurant, particularly on Valentine's night, you're not going to take your partner to some fish and chip shop, McDonald's, Burger King. I mean, I have nothing against them at all, guys. But you're probably going to go to a nice restaurant because you want a nice experience. You want to keep your partner happy. There is no shortage of money. It's a limited mindset. And what's interesting is, you see some people saying, well, I've got no money. I really haven't got no money. But they've got Sky TV, satellite dishes all over the place. They've got the latest mobile phone. They're wearing the latest trainers, the Gucci tracksuit thing. Madness. Money exists. What there is a lack of out there is value. And if you add value to your clients through a series of products or promotions or information, and you're giving your clients added value every time you produce something, you will get sales. Absolutely, you will get sales. So that's just something I wanted to impart upon you. It's something I've learned over time. It's done me well. Like I said, I've never really invented this stuff. I've got it from other people out there who are leaders in the industry, but they all say the same thing. Add value. But you need to limit that scarcity mindset. And if you think about how much you want to earn in a year, stick another naught on the end of it. Because you are only limiting yourself by your ability to think. And what great entrepreneurs do is they think big. So don't just think about how much money you want to earn. Think about how you want to impact the world. Think about how you want to change the status quo with things out there. Think about what you can give to society, give to the world. Think about the legacy you'll leave behind. I mean, Tony Robbins once said, if your life's worth living, it's worth writing a book about. So write down what you do, produce reports on what you do, produce videos like this on what you do, and get it out there. And I know you're thinking, I was standing in front of a video camera doing this because I'll be a bit stupid. I was totally stupid first time I did it. Felt like a complete wooden top. But you do it again, and you feel less stupid. And you do it again, you feel less stupid. Then you start to realise that I talk to you now as I would talk to a friend. There's no business thing going on here. My language isn't changing because I'm shooting a video. I'm not going to go into video language mode, producing business talk thing because I'm talking on a video. I'm talking to you like I would talk to a colleague. and just be yourself, because people actually like people who are authentic, people who like people that are not putting on an act. And let's face it, if you're in business or going into business, or you want to set up your own thing, you want to do what you love, you want to do something you have a passion about, you want to do something that reflects what you do. So just be you. Simple, really. Okay, see you soon.